Hey everybody, we're long overdue for a garden update. I had started last year wanting to do a monthly update, made it about 2 months and then failed miserably. Here we are in April of 2024. A lot of the garden we have now is actually from our fall garden last year here that I need to clean out or weed. But we've got some tomatoes in and got our spring garden going as well. You can see here in this first bed we've got mostly onions. And a lot of these in the lower right there, we had taken the bulbs from the previous garden and replanted them. So there, we just kind of let them run amok. They're growing pretty strong and got a lot of onions here, more than we can eat. The top right square there was radishes that we've harvested and the weeds have since taken over. This area has some tomatoes. We've had a pretty wet and cool spring. We planted these in mid-February and they just really haven't taken off super strong yet. I think we need to get it to warm up for them to really thrive. We did harvest several cabbages there in the back. You can kind of see we had a few that some animals or something got to there that we need to get out of there and probably feed to the chickens. And then also we had some peas on the back that they've had a little bit of the heat has got to them and they're not looking so hot right now. This box looks the best right now. We've got spinach and different lettuces in here. Some of them are going to bolt, so we need to finish harvesting these before they get wilted with heat that's coming in the next few weeks. And also a few more tomatoes there in the back that you can see. And then over here in the front, I think we had another radish bed that it's since been harvested. Need to maybe replant in that. And then Marsha's got some onions on the top left. And then all of my garlic looks like it's doing awesome this year. So we're really looking forward in another month or so to a good garlic harvest. Also, it's been a struggle this spring to do weed control around our yard in the rock areas. But one thing we noticed is we got a wild tomato that grew from seed or something here. Marsha also put a tomato in a pot here. And I think closer to the house it gets a little more direct sunlight or a little more heat. And it looks just a bit healthier than the ones that are out in the garden. This pot has some sort of flower in it that's doing all right. And then another flower here that's sprouting purple. Just like that tomato on the other side of the yard, we've got what I believe is a potato that got thrown out and looks extremely healthy over here in the compost pile. I bought a gas-powered wood chipper from Harbor Freight, and all of our tree trimmings that we've had over the last 8 months, we've been chipping up, and I've got a huge pile of wood chips here. We put a lot of these on the garden to help the plants on the fall garden make it through the colder times. So last year, instead of planting the winter rye grass for the overseeding in my yard, I got a mix of alfalfa and clover and a couple different seeds that I planted and was hopefully the chickens would like it. And this side of the yard kind of, as you can see, is overrun a lot by weeds. Hadn't done as well. Over here where I've got the chickens running, the clover's done a lot better. And I think we even had some fescue and a little bit of the alfalfa come up, but mostly the clover really took off. And they just love being able to run out here and play around in it and eat. And it's getting a little bit tall, so that's what today's project is. I'm going to probably mow all this down and let it get a reset after last week's rain. You may notice we only have 4 chickens instead of 5. A few weeks ago we had one that I noticed at night when I put them up that she wasn't up on the roost bar, and Marcia had her check her the next morning and she seemed okay. And when I went to put them away the second night, she was found her dead. We did have another one. This one here got sick, and we managed to nurse her back to health, so she's doing much better now. I built this portable coop here to move them around, but through the winter we've just left it stationary here over on our RV gate side. I just recently added this new nesting box. When they lay the eggs, it rolls them forward. We were having issues with one or more of them or getting in there and breaking the eggs in our old nesting boxes, so the fact that this rolls them forward to where they can't access the eggs has helped. We got a treadle feeder that they have to step on that plate there to get access to the food. We were having a lot of problems with wild birds getting in here and eating their food. Leaving the coop stationary has been nice. We got this portable fencing and have been able to string that out and give them a big area to roam during the day. So we let them out during the day and then put them out away at night.